Hello, everyone, and welcome to our meeting tonight. Good to see you all. I am excited to welcome you to our ladies meeting. Today is Wednesday. We call it Ladies Night. And so everyone who is logged in from wherever you are logged in from, welcome on board. This is going to be a wonderful meeting. I believe you are going to enjoy. And especially if you are a guest on this call, you're coming in for the very first time. You're most welcome. We welcome you with our both hands and we say, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So I'm here to just introduce the meeting for today. And we have a lot of things lined up for us. And for those who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Pearose Cherotich. I am married to Josephat Kariuki. I live in Nairobi, Kenya, because I can see that we have people from all over the world. Welcome on board. I live in Nairobi. I am a mother of 4 young children between the ages of 13 and 7. So I'm also a teacher by profession. I have been teaching in high school. I'm a mathematics and physics teacher. And today I am retired. And it is because of what you're going to be shown today. For our guests, you'll be able to understand by the end of the presentation. So I'm really excited today that we are having a ladies only meeting. And I've been doing some research and I noticed that most of the biggest corporations in the world are, someone is telling me the volume is low. The biggest corporations in the world are headed by women. And when you take, for example, even in our country, Kenya, we have so many corporations that are headed by women, including Everready Kenya, East Africa. And women seem to be doing very well. And in the industry that we are going to be shown today, you'll realize that 2/3 of the people who are very successful are women. So that's why tonight we are here together so that we can be able to understand why you were invited to this place. So I'm really excited. I'm just going to start off before I call our next speaker, or our main speaker actually, who is going to share with us what she has for us. And so I wanted just to share with us this. As I was looking at the definition of a woman, and it is that a woman is wonderful, W for wonderful, O for outstanding, M for marvelous, A for adorable, and N for nice. So that is who we are. And I'm really excited that today we have gathered together as women so that we can be able to engage in what is very important for us. So without much ado, we have a guest speaker all the way from South Africa. This is a lady I respect so much. I found her in this opportunity and she's been able to guide me. When I invited her, she's very busy and I was almost sure she wouldn't come, but I want to thank God because she was able to create time. And being a woman, having done business and also being a medic, she will be the best person to be able to take us through what we have for women today. So welcome on board. And I want to just go straight to South Africa and welcome Dr. Eseza Nambasi. Daktari, can you hear me?
I can, thank you very much. I just want to see if my camera comes on. Okay, good evening, everybody. Green, so I've got the rights to do that. Awesome, and I'm going to start my slideshow. Okay, very good. And now let me just minimize that. Okay, hi everybody, ladies. My name is Eseza Nambasi. I am trained as a medical doctor. I like to say that by passion, I like to help people and help everybody to shift their focus from sickness to wellness. So if I may, I will do this presentation, but let me first introduce myself. I am a medical doctor by training. I did that before I got married to my husband. His name is Dr. Nambasi, and now I use his surname because when we moved to South Africa, my identification dropped my maiden name. Otherwise, I'm Okunga by maiden name, and I use Nambasi because, well, that's what I'm known as well. And I'm a mother of 3 adults. They're all grown up now, and a grandmother of 2 most adorable little girls, of whom I'm very, very proud. And now this says, the circle of women around us weave invisible nets of love that carry us when we are weak and sing with us when and what I'm about to show you is exactly that opportunity that affords us to do that. So why should women do this business? That is actually my brief, and I don't want to veer too far from it. Women should do this business, which we will describe, and I will weave my story in and out of it. Women should cause of the family and even the nation in their hands, with God's wisdom to make the right choices. So make good choices a lifestyle. Make it your lifestyle. And we're about to show you what we're talking about. So I've entitled it from Before Pimples and Through Wrinkles, and how we can maintain good health. Okay, very, very quickly, I'll go both in the doctor mode and the teacher mode. And this is actually about you. So I'm not going to focus so much on my story, but I will weave it in where appropriate. Okay, all of us have these stages of life: early childhood, then between 12 and 20, those are the adolescent years. Then adulthood, that's the time when making choices and making mistakes and then making more choices happens. And then the golden years, which we all aspire to and live in. I suppose I am there already because I'm in my 60s. But during adulthood, we have that awesome responsibility, if we so desire, to bring forth new life, don't we? And I just want to say that as a result of that, we have to be able to recognize how our children are doing. Are they doing well? And from my doctor point of view, I've seen so many children, and the subtle signs and symptoms which mothers should be able to pick up, so such as being short for age, or being dull and listless, or having an immune system that is not working very well. They're always sick and always in and out of the doctor's rooms. Poor appetite, that affects the senses of taste and smell. And particularly over these past 2 years of COVID, we've become so aware of the significance of loss of taste and smell. And then, of course, mood disorders, anxiety, irritability, and all that. So we need to be able to recognize it in our children. But if we are ourselves not very well, we might miss those cues. So malnutrition, on the other hand, is manifesting in children as obesity, childhood obesity. And that's because there's too much of highly processed foods, inadequate physical activity. If you remember, as younger people, those of you who might remember, you used to go out there and play, and really play. But now the games they play are with their thumbs And if they need to change a channel, they use a remote control. Yeah, that is harsh. And then these might actually be clues to an underactive thyroid. Thyroid function is very, very important. Hormones that signal each cell in our body. And that underactivity of the thyroid is linked to exposure to toxins. Please keep that in your mind for now. Just park that thought because we'll come back to it. Now, Neolife is the company that we represent, and let me just pause and tell you about it. A while ago, I was frustrated. I was really frustrated with my career because I did not like the paradigm of waiting for people to fall sick enough for me to medicate them, okay? So we are told in Neolife that we need lots of activity, physical activity and weight management, and obviously the diet is that we've turned it on even for our children. And once they grow up, things are not very well for them. So we are also informed that when we are born, we are supposed to be 100% healthy, right? Well, in my career of a medical doctor, I've been a doctor for the past 36 years. That sounds like a very long time. I've seen children born sick. Now, ladies, that should tell you something. So what happens if in the ideal situation, we should be 100% healthy? In true life, in real life, we tend to slide down through the tire falling into earlier and earlier, even before that. How much life is being lost, how much be doing this business, because you're going to find out solutions. Now, park that thought. I'm giving you a few thoughts to think about. Now I ask another question. Have you wondered at the rise in all these things, thyroid diseases, anxiety and depression or mood disorders, digestive disorders, childhood obesity, attention deficit, autism, all those things that we are seeing more and more of. When I was at medical school in the 80s, we did not have these problems. We seriously did not have, for example, attention deficit and hyperactivity. Maybe it wasn't a thing and it was there, but it wasn't talked about. Or, which is more the case, the prevalence of it has risen astronomically over the past few years. In fact, I can actually say after 1996, things seem to have gone crazy. So, have you personally in your home paused to read the labels of the things that you go out and buy? Now, that's where my story begins. A while ago, I was, as I mentioned, frustrated at the manifestations that my children were presenting, you know, eczema and other skin rashes, irritability, sneezing and sneezing, hay fever. And I would have easily, very, very easily, because there is no shortage, gone to the pharmacy, bought all the medications and medicated them. I opted out of that. I chose not to. And I started reading not only the labels of what I was buying in the shops, but even the labels of the medications that I turned down. And what I saw was alarming. So here's some news you can use for yourselves and for your friends. Over the past 50 to 60 years, over 80,000 chemicals have been added to our day-to-day use. And you will find those chemicals in food, water, detergents, personal care, fabrics, furniture and carpets, and of course, exhaust fumes and all the things that we get exposed to. Now, if you look at these food, detergents, personal care, and to some extent, fabrics and furniture, we can choose what we use. And that is the power we hold. Now, I just want to do a little bit of teaching as well. The endocrine system is a system of glands that produce hormones in our bodies, and they therefore form the body's information superhighway. And the key glands are the pituitary, you find that in the brain. The thyroid is found in the front of the neck. The parathyroids are sitting on top of the thyroid gland. The pancreas is literally behind your stomach in your abdomen. The gonads, those are the ovaries and testes, which produce, so are responsible for sex hormones. Okay, so that is sort of the hormonal makeup, the endocrine system. Now, many hormonal imbalances have similar symptoms. That's a point that you should take note of. And the next one is one imbalance often results in other hormones becoming imbalanced. So I like to say that if you have ever pictured a stack of dominoes or a row of dominoes, if one falls, all of them will fall down. So do hormones. The biggest hormone is the one that we have in the pancreas. So that's why we're seeing a lot of disease. So common symptoms of hormonal imbalance include changes in menstruation. I know some of us will say, yeah, I know somebody with that challenge. Or unwanted changes in libido, or difficulty regulating temperature. You know, it's a hot day, but you're feeling cold for some reason. Changes in bowel habits, that's very common. And very, very, very common, persistent fatigue. So why am I showing you all this? Because you can identify, or you know somebody who has said something about those symptoms. More symptoms: mood disorders, hair growth disorders, memory loss and brain fog, osteoporosis, where there is bone loss and deformity as a result of bone loss with age, sleep disorders, either too much sleep or not enough sleep. You go to bed and you lie there counting sheep until you can't count sheep anymore. And then unintended weight changes, particularly weight gain. And that is a problem as one grows older, but I've said our children are becoming overweight. Our adolescents are now battling with that problem, and the adults as well. So it happens through the ages. And the tendency, when you see all those symptoms, is to run to pharmacy and get medicated. So we are seeing changes in disease profiles, and what we are seeing, we honestly, if we were to be truthful to ourselves, will not be taken away with medication. There has to be a fundamental change in the lifestyle. And that is what we are presenting, because who can you trust? That's a very, very good question. A lot of people use a lot of vitamins and minerals and other supplements. They go and buy them over the counter. My question is, can you trust them? Okay, and that's a very earnest question, because a research was done between 2007 and 2016, and they found that over 700 products that were marketed as dietary supplements contained hidden active ingredients that are either unsafe or unstudied. So can you trust anything that you buy over the counter? Now, this business is unique in that we share by word of mouth. So when I prayed for an opportunity, I prayed specifically for cleaning products because I had figured, I had said, if surely I change the cleaning products in my house, then all these manifestations will cease if I get very good cleaning products, because I hated what I was buying in the shops. And sure enough, when I saw the opportunity, I was told that this company has a scientific advisory board, which is charged with research and development of everything that we have. Now, myself coming from a scientific background, a medical background, I was impressed that the founder of the scientific advisory board, he himself was a top toxicologist, pharmacologist, and cancer researcher in his day. And he turned away from that on the day that he actually said, you guys, we can prevent cancer. Cancer can be prevented with good nutrition. And the sponsors of the day said, no way. So he came across to this company that we are very, very proud of. We are very, very proud of Neolife because it is based in nature. Everything that we have is based in nature and backed by impeccable science. And these are the scientific advisory board that do all the research and development for us. And what sets them apart is the fact that everything is at a cellular level. That is so key to understand that we are made out of trillions of cells, anywhere between 70 and 100 trillion cells. And those cells make organs, and those organs and glands are the ones that keep us alive. And so a healthy cell should be able to allow nutrients in and waste matter out, because it needs to live. It feeds, it breathes, it does everything like a unit. And now if for whatever reason it becomes hardened because of the wrong structures in its membrane, then the nutrients you're eating will just simply bounce off. And of course, whatever has happened inside the cell will be retained inside the cell. And so that becomes a sick cell. So I was convinced personally, long before I went into medical school, that the way to good health is prevention and education, and more education, so that everybody knows what their own responsibility is. And that's why I went on a quest to look for what I indeed found in this company called Neolife. So this is the flagship company, the flagship product is called TRINN. It's lipids and sterols. And the question is why we need, rather the statement is why we need lipids and sterols. Okay, they are critical components for the cells that support and the transport of nutrients into and waste out of cells, just as I've shown you. And so they increase the efficiency of that cell, they increase the vitality of the cell, they increase energy as a result of that cell being healthier, and overall support, because if you have a bunch of healthy cells, they will do what they're supposed to do, and you overall will be much healthier. So I was totally sold to the idea. And I also, in this opportunity, learned a lot more than what we were being taught at medical school, because at medical school, we were being taught to medicate. And I was arguing, I was saying, hey guys, surely that pain as a result of inflammation, the body to say things Now, if we are covering that pain, are we not going to run into problems? And I think I was justified, because inflammation, remember that, is the foundation of each and every disease you care to name. Even depression and anxiety and arthritis and obesity and is as a result of inflammation. Even blood pressure problems, that's inflammation. So now that we've laid the foundation, I hope all the guests are seeing why this business is important. And you've heard the history. It started in 1958, and it has been going. This is its 64th year. We turned 64 in August. So here are the new life solutions to life's challenges. Everybody wants to feel better. Everybody wants to look better. Everybody wants to live better. And in order to do that, you have to have some finances. So this opportunity is unique in that it provides you the way to feel and look better and to live better, because there's a money making in it. Okay, so those are our ranges of products. We have Nutrients personal care range. We have Nutrients organic for the skin, for the face. It is unique. It is age defying, literally, because your skin will not age rapidly. This is 100% organic. And when you get involved, you will learn a lot more about it. And of course, the biggest range is the nutrition supplements. This is the range I personally was looking for, the cleaning products, but I found much, much more than just the cleaning products. And those are they. Just those three will do all the cleaning jobs and disinfecting jobs. And then this one, the laundry compound, is actually one of my favorite products ever. And I found my happy place when I found it, because just by changing my buying habits in those years, and I'm encouraging the guests to do likewise. I just want you to hear this. G1 laundry is highly economical. You get over 150 washes from a 2-kilo pack, saving you money, a lot of money. Now in my house, in a year, I buy 2 packs of washing powder. The one I opened in June is not quite finished. It's going to be finished next week sometime. Then I'll open another one for January. Other savings are time and water. The most important saving, ladies, hear me out, is your health, because there are no hormone disrupting chemicals. And I laid that foundation to show you that once hormones are disrupted, there is sickness. In our laundry compounds and all the other cleaning products and the skincare, there are no hormone disrupting chemicals whatsoever. I love G1 because it is versatile. It can go into the dishwasher. You only use half a teaspoon for a full load with a little bit of light duty concentrate. The point I'm making here is that we don't have water sold to us. All these products are concentrates. They assume that you have water in your house or you have access to water, so you dilute them yourself, and that is a saving in itself. So now I'm going to rush through the rest of the products, hoping that we can have a little bit of time to discuss, because I've seen a few hands up. Okay, so that is a range for children. Now, you say to yourself, what? Supplements for children? Absolutely. You know, my saying is that, in fact, children need them much, much more than an adult. Why? Because they're still growing. They lay down over 1 billion cells a day, and they need the tools to do that with. Then, sorry, I just want to talk about omega-3 fatty acids. That's a huge, huge deficiency in modern living. And you may have seen a lot of omegas sold over the counter and in other shops. what I want you to know is the difference. The power of completeness is what Neolife offers. We have all 8 omega-3 fatty acids that are involved in human nutrition. Other companies will give you the easiest to extract, and even then might extract them chemically. Ours are extracted from the fleshy portions of the fish by cold pressing. They don't use solvents, they don't use heat. And so you get it pure, and then they go further and test for over 2,200 classes of toxins, and they will not tolerate a single toxin in the product. And so you're sure that you're getting a good product for yourself. That's the power of completeness. Now, I find omega-3 to be so important that I actually call it my favorite product. I use a lot of omega-3, and I must say, at my current age, I'm very flexible, maintains the flexibility of joints, controls inflammation, very key for heart health. And then, of course, promotes emotional health and supports healing and healthy eyes. So what I'm saying about this opportunity is that now that you've heard about it, don't keep it a secret. Girls, we are very good at sharing, aren't we? We like to share. But if you find yourself in an emotionally bad space, you might find that you go out to share bad news. Now, I want to say something in my capacity as a medical doctor. To effect change, you have to make a decision. And then you have to practice the positive decision that you have decided upon. And so if you tell yourself that you want a positive change in your life, you have to act it first. And that's why we say in this opportunity, use the products first. We are not saying run around with a box on your head selling products, because nobody will believe you if you yourself look like you need the products but are not using them. So that's the simplicity of this. Use the product first, and women share because we believe that together we can make the world a healthier and happier place. And so let's start right here. Over here is an example of our weight management program. Very, very key. And I must say that there was a time I had a weight problem and I resolved it. And I am so much happier for having done that, because my energy levels are right up there somewhere. And then you need to remember that Neolife Shake is the only shake that will give you all the 22 building blocks of protein. We call them amino acids. There is no other shake on the market which has all of them, and they are sourced from food, human food, as are all our products in the product range. Now, I want to encourage you ladies to be consistent with using some Neolife protein shake. We have 3. In your market, you might have 2 or 3, I don't know. But we have Neolife Shake, we have Nutri Shake, and we have Sports Shake. All of them will give you all the amino acids, plus vitamins and minerals, and the right amount of energy in there. So it's actually a meal replacement or a meal supplement. Take care of your hearts. That's an example of what you need to take care of your hearts. Take care of your brain. Ladies, the more you grow old, the more your brain will deteriorate if you're not looking after it. And it is a fact that Alzheimer's and other brain disorders are more common as women age than in men. And that is because if that woman in the earlier years had children, the children would have stripped all the nutrients, including the omega-3 fatty acids, from the woman's tissues, and the brain is the one that takes the biggest knock. So just remember that one. And then take care of your bones and joints. And one way to do that is to supplement, because I can tell you right away, magnesium is and calcium, those need to be supplemented if you are to give a full complement. But recently, I'll show you that we had magnesium on its own as a standalone. And then full motion, very, very important. The importance of calcium is that our bones need to be kept strong, because a lot of women suffer when menopause comes. Osteoporosis actually speeds up because of the decline in hormonal support. So that is our calcium. And I also want to encourage you ladies to exercise. And when we say exercising, yes, it's good to get work. If that's your thing, that is good. However, stretching and strengthening is very, very important, and it is less stressful. So if you, for whatever reason, suffer from stress, can I urge you to incorporate other types of exercise? I like to do Pilates and yoga in addition to the more vigorous exercises. Those are our core products. You can build a business just on Pro Vitality, because everybody needs Pro Vitality. It has omega that I've talked about. It has this product, which actually also, in addition to the cleaning products, got me started in this opportunity, because the presenter that evening said, if you use that product, you're going to reverse the aging process, because it protects the cells from aging by 44%. So you can actually slow down the aging process. And I was immediately taken in and signed up. Then of course, Cruciferous Plus. None of us eats enough of these cruciferous vegetables, such as cabbage, kale, broccoli, cauliflower. Their significance is that they're important for healthy hormone balance, healthy estrogen balance. So we have a supplement for that. I will tell you, if you're approaching menopause or already in menopausal, this is very, very important, because it helps with protecting you or protecting your loved ones against hormone-mediated cancers, such as breast cancer, colon cancer, for the men, prostate cancer as well. So very important. Now, here are some newer products. This one is called Botanical Balance. It's literally spices that will improve your life, because it has turmeric, it has cinnamon, it has another component called alpha lipoic acid that is so important for cellular energy, and it controls blood sugar so that your body is not damaged by inflammation. And of course, I talked about magnesium, very important. So I'm about to finish so that we can field a few questions. Coenzyme Q10, you in East Africa had it before we got it, but now we have it as of last week. It is such a good product, and for myself, I've been using it because I could get it from you in East Africa. It's one thing that helped me to manage my weight. So by using the products, I hope I've made that point very, very clear. Then Feminine Herbal Complex is available in all markets. Brilliant for low mood and all these other symptoms that you would otherwise be medicated using synthetic compounds, which you really do not want. Everything here is made naturally from food source or herbal sources. Then our wine is called aloe vera. Very, very good for stress, also good for digestive disorders. So this is my finishing piece of advice. The next time you pick up a food which has partially hydrogenated oils or overcooked, overprocessed proteins and sugars, just kindly ask yourself, am I going to regret this next time I look in the mirror? Because that's what you will learn when you get when you make New Life your lifestyle. So don't consider it a business, please. Consider it as a way of life and share it. So I want to ask that you turn to the person that has invited you. Ask them to tell you more. I'm sure there are business presentations that can be done for you to understand exactly the potential from this opportunity. Thank you very much. I'm done.
Wow, wow, that is so powerful, so powerful. Congratulations, Dr. Eseza. We are so happy. I'm sure all the ladies on this call have been able to learn a lot from what we've heard from Daktari, because we all know that as women, we are the caregivers at home. We are the ones who make decisions at home on what should be used at home. And now we will be more careful. We will be very vigilant on what we are giving our families in terms of detergents and every other thing. So I'm really excited. And because I know I introduced myself when we were still few, my name still remains Pearose Cherotich. And I am really excited to have also heard about the same, what Dr. Eseza has taken us through. I heard about that in 2010, on 17th of July, 2010. So this year, July, I'll be exactly 12 years. And that time I only had 2 kids, and I felt like I also don't want to expose my children because I was already a victim. I was already suffering from all that Daktari has been able to talk about. So we are really excited to have learned this. Daktari, that was a well-researched presentation, and now we know the danger that we pose to our families, to our people, when we use things that are not scientifically proven. So I'm so excited. As I said, I'm a teacher by profession, a physics and mathematics teacher. But on the 17th of July, 2010, when I was shown this, I said, wow, this is what I would also want to be part of. One, I had weight issues. I didn't know that the detergents I was using was even tampering with my hormones. And so it gave me obesity issues. I remember on 17th of July, 2010, within the same week, I had taken my weight and I was weighing 124 kilograms, which was already taking a toll on my health. And that is when I got involved. When I was shown this opportunity, I joined for health and I was really excited. So to date, I was able to reduce my weight, and today I weigh exactly 71 kilos, and I really thank God for that. And so what Daktari has said simply is actually facts, and these are facts because they have been proven, and I love the fact that we have the scientific advisory board. So I believe all of us on this call, we want to live healthy lives. We want our families to live healthy lives. And I can see so many people are typing on the charts. They are thanking God for joining this call tonight. So the question that I was asked on 17th of July, 2010 is, Pearose, do you want to look younger for longer? Of course, I said yes. Who wouldn't want? And I was told that if you use Pro-Vitality that we have been shown, and of course, the Neo-Life Shake, which was going to work on my weight, I would look younger for longer. And I thank God that today people are confusing me for my young sister, okay? So it is really such a wonderful opportunity. And as Daktari has said, when you become part of this opportunity, which I'm just about to tell you how you become part of the same, when you become part of this opportunity, you can be sure your health is guaranteed. Over the last 10 years, my health has been guaranteed, together with my family, together with my friends, together with the people who are close to me, because I will never shy away from telling people. I used to have a lot of acne on my skin, but guess what? This company, as you've been shown, has the wonderful organic skincare products that make you look younger for longer. So today I thank God because people comment on my skin, those who knew how I looked before and how I look now, that the products have really worked. So I believe all of us, we want to look younger for longer. So let us come and use these products. And actually, she has just done a bit of products. There are so many others that you will learn. And coming from right from the horse's mouth, the doctor's mouth, then you can be sure you're in the best place. So I'm really excited. I decided on 17th of July, 2010 to get involved. And I don't regret because I got the help. Then through using and sharing the same products, I was able to get money, to get something on part-time basis. And I know we as women, we need something on part-time basis. You could be a housewife. I was working, but money was not enough. You could be a housewife, you seated there and you're wondering, will I always be asking for money from my partner or something like that? No, this opportunity, as you use the products, it's able to offer you part-time income. So I became part of the New Life opportunity, and because we are not only we are not going to use just our currency, I can say that you only need less than $100 to be able to be part of New Life. Can you imagine? And like if you are in Kenya, it is 9,280 to partner with this company. When you partner with this company, you are going to be given an international license. We've been told the company is not only in Kenya, it's now in 57 countries around the world. You'll be given Pro-Vitality, which is the product that we've been shown that is anti-aging. You'll be given a Pro-Vitality pack, which has got 30 sachets of all the omega-3s, the TNN for feeding our cells, you know, the carotenoid for improving our immunity, and even the minerals. So you will be given all a supply for 30 days, for a whole month, just for you to use. And I'm very sure all of us would like to use them so that we can look younger for longer. And so once you join, you're able to get your kit, you will get your products, you will get your literature, and you also get your website. Now, this will help you to build your business all across the world because we are across the globe. So you can now start building your business by using and sharing these products. Who would not want to share products with people, such wonderful products with people whom you love? We would all want to do that. So I encourage all of us, enroll. Talk to the person who invited you. Tell them, I want to be part of this opportunity because it's good, it's going to give you good health. It will also give you part-time income. For me, it was part-time when I started. But finally, it became full-time opportunity because I was able to retire my job very early because I started making money and I discovered if I work on this business, I leverage my time and on people, on the network that I was going to get to also use the New Life products, I would really grow. And so I was able to build a huge network. Today, I have a network of over 20,000 people spread in over 21 countries. And my goodness, with that, you can be able to earn what we call residual income. And on this call, as women, when you have the time freedom, there is nothing as good as that. Having the time freedom. So when I resigned my job, now I was able to get the time freedom. I was able to spend quality time with my family, with my children, to be able to watch them grow. And I believe it's a dream of every parent to be able to watch your children growing. So I've been able to do this opportunity on a full-time basis for the last 10 years. It's been a wonderful journey. I've met so many people who have changed their lives through their health, through their lifestyles, through the money they have been able to earn in the opportunity. And guess what? That one, I am so excited because it has been able to fulfill me. I feel fulfilled when I see other people changing their lives. So it's a real good course to take. And it also comes with many other benefits, many other benefits, including lifestyle, whereby through the company, in fact, that is how I've been able to meet Dr. Eseza Nambasi. We've been able to meet all over the world as we travel. We've been able to travel to many countries. We've been able to enjoy a lot of lifestyle because as you grow your business, the company will be able to give you incentives. And maybe that is what I'm going to finish with. And all the incentives that you get majorly are lifestyle incentives. And this has really excited me because I came for health, but today I've been able to achieve the lifestyle that the company has been able to offer to me. And I'm just going to share my slides and show you a bit of what I've been able to enjoy. Yes, my team is called the Superstars team. I know we have some people who may be from other teams, but in our team, we always also give people a lot of incentives. This is one of the big hotels in Nairobi that we had taken the directors, we gave them a treat at this place, Ole Sereni, and they've been able to enjoy themselves. And I believe all of them are on this call. And guess what? Once you become part of this, imagine we will show you how you can also get empowered and enjoy such kind of lifestyles. Yes. And when I grew and became a level called World Team Member, I was taken to Windsor Golf and Country Club. That is a nice hotel in Nairobi. If you're in Uganda, I know even the Ugandans are always flown into Kenya to come and join us at the Windsor Golf and Country Club. And it's really exciting. So these are some of the things that you will enjoy. South Africa, we've been there. Ruby orientation. When you become a Ruby director, you're taken for a Ruby orientation in a gold-coated hotel. These are some of the very nice incentives that you get. Everything paid for by New Life. Who would not want such opportunity? 2012, we were in Zambia, Victoria Falls, and I believe Dr. Eseza was also with us over here. This is one of the wonders of the world, and we've really enjoyed our time. And we had all these people, imagine, together in one of the wonders of the world. 2013, we were in Grand Hyatt, Dubai. This is Dubai Grand Hyatt, together with my husband and the founder, the owner of the company, Jerry Brasfield himself. And 2014, we were in, again in Dubai, in Atlantis, the Palm. And I remember when we were there, we were given an incentive together with my husband that we were the best world team members by that time. 2016, we were in Obai, George, South Africa, where we really enjoyed ourselves because this is an island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. 2017, we were in Cape Town together with some members of my team. And if you can see, most of them are paired because when you join, your partner will also have joined, or your spouse will also be in the business. So most of the time when we are traveling, you travel with your spouse. It's a family business. In 2017, again, we went to Abu Dhabi, now as president team members. That is our founder, Jerry Brasfield, the owner of the company. We went to the Ferrari World, and most of these places, even our own members have been able to be there. We were staying at the Emirates Palace in Abu Dhabi, you know, Mauritius in 2018, together with the members of our team and many other people across the globe. And I remember the highlight of all is when the company was celebrating 60 years, we were invited together with my husband to Mexico, Los Cabos, where we were there, all the president team members, marking the 60th year of New Life. Today, New Life is 64 years old. What a company. And all these people you see there are president team members. What does that mean? It means that anyone on this call can be. And it's very exciting because whenever we go, over 60%, actually 74% are normally women. You can imagine. So women, we can do so much. We can always root on each other. We can work with each other. We can empower each other. Here we were also in Abu Dhabi in 2019 together with, this is Florence Okech, she's a nurse, she's on this call. And we also have Lydia Mwesa, you know, I even had my parents-in-law with me over there. And when we were there, we were given an incentive. And these incentives are really good. Who does not want such monies as a cup of tea from the New Life company? And guess what? This year, in the month of May, we are headed to Prague. That is Czech Republic. Yes? And imagine all this is awaiting all of us on this call. If you can only say yes. So at this point, I want to welcome you to the team.
Ladies, it looks like
yeah, sorry, I think my network tried to throw me out, but I'm back. Thank you so much. I was just closing. And let me say this in closing. God bless you so much, everyone. Turn to the person who invited you right now. Call them before you sleep and thank them first. And then you ask them, how can I join? You'll be given a way to pay and register with the company. You can do it online because we have a website. They can send you their website. You can still go through some of the things that are there on the website, and you can join through the website, or you can still join through, like here in Kenya, we have M-Pesa. You can pay on PayBill, and all is well. Let us meet in the beaches of the world. God bless you so much and have a good night. Thank you, Daktari, for joining us. God bless you, and bye-bye.
Thank you so much, ladies. It's been a pleasure. And we can do this